Listen up there, YouTube. Chip here, the Iconic Sports Cycle Moto Vlog. Hey guys, it's morning. I'm on my way to work. It's like 6:01 a.m. and I thought I'd share my ride to work with you this morning. I live in Port St. John, Florida, which is kind of close to Titusville. If you're not familiar with Port St. John, it's right near the Space Center here in Titusville. I'm on the way to Melbourne, Florida, which is where I work. I work at a local car dealership as a service advisor. So I'm heading that way. This time of year is especially nice to be riding. It's you know, actually the first of the month. It's May 1st, and I'm gonna be heading into work and enjoying the ride. This time of year, like I said, it gets really nice. The air is a little cool. You know, when we have the sunrise, it's usually pretty spectacular, and that's kind of what I'm hoping to catch this morning on my way in. I'm hoping to, along the ride, to catch some pretty sunrise. Sometimes you get really you know, good colors in the sky this time of year, so that's what I'm hoping for. So along the way, probably have some quiet times. I'll probably cut in and out. My brain's not actually fully functional at this time of the morning, but I'll try and be as well, as perky as I can. So as you can see, the sun is starting to break the clouds, or you know, break the horizon up there. Shouldn't be long before we start seeing it peak out. Hopefully again we'll have some spectacular colors in the sky. Big fan of God's creation. You know, I try and appreciate it wherever I can. You know, I spent a lot of my life not paying attention, and I kind of regret that now. But hey, life is short, so you want to take advantage of it. You've heard the expression, stop and smell the roses along the way. Well, you know, roses aren't my thing, but sunrises and motorcycle rides by the river, that's my thing. And I try and to live through them and enjoy them, and thank God for the senses that I have, that I'm able to enjoy these things. We're going to get going on up here. We have a slowpoke up here. We'll see what's going on. Oh, it's Scooter Dude. All right, Scooter Dude, make way. You know, actually, I like Scooter Dudes. You know, it's a good alternate form of transportation. You know, I mean, I know they don't really, well, some of them go pretty fast, but for the most part, you know, all these guys in their little ruckus and so forth, it's a good way to transport yourself around if you don't have very far to go. Wouldn't work for me. I mean, like I said, I travel 70 miles round trip a day, so not really going to work for me. But that's kind of cool anyway. You know, I wouldn't mind having like a scooter just to butt around. If I lived in a, you know, more city type environment, you know, I'd probably do a scooter thing, you know, just to get back and forth to work. Wouldn't bother me so much. You know, I think that it's a good economical way to commute. But again, you know, you get up on some of these main roads, you know, if your top speed is 40 or 50 miles an hour, you know, sometimes you're slowing up the works. So that's where having 1100 cc's between your legs can get you around that sort of thing. And when we get here to the end of Grissom, we'll be turning on to the 524. Sometimes coming in, we'll be able to see a little bit of color in the sky, because we're heading east from here. Straight across here as the crow flies, you'd be heading to Cocoa Beach. I'm not going to be going that way. I'm not going to be going A1A, which is a road that actually runs along the beach side. I'm be doing A1, US 1, which actually runs along the river. I do sometimes go A1A. It is also a pleasant ride. More apt to come home that way, but sometimes I go to work that way as well. Depending on traffic conditions, sometimes they do a little road construction up here on US 1, and It takes probably like 15 or 20 minutes to get to work, longer if I go A1A, but like I said, it is a pleasant ride, so sometimes it's just worth the extra few minutes. But again, if you have traffic conditions on US 1 that they're doing some road construction or whatever, sometimes it's easier to just go the A1A. Again, enjoy the ride. There's some change of scenery. This is here where they do the sand works. You see all the silos and the sand and the big trucks. Can always be careful through here. There's sometimes sand on this intersection as a result. Don't want to do any skidding. Been pretty fortunate and haven't ever laid the bike down. It's considering how much I ride, I'm kind of actually amazed at that. We're coming up here. We get up here at 524 over by the Walmart. There's a really nice turn in the road that I like to take every morning. I like to enjoy the ride on the way home. It is, at the right speeds, it can be a lot of fun. I'm just hoping that don't have anybody slowing me down going through the wrong corner. They do have to be careful coming around that corner. I have seen motorcyclists on 2 occasions not make that corner, trying to overdrive their limits, I guess. One of them wasn't properly dressed, probably didn't end too well for him. I saw him laying on the sidewalk with a lot of curb rash. Hey, that's why I'm always dressed in a full gear, boots, jacket, pants, gloves, and a helmet. Never go anywhere without the stuff. Well, I mean, we're on a bike anyway. Hey, kind of crazy if you're walking around wearing a helmet all the time. Well, maybe not. I don't know. Here we go, green light. As you see, that sunrise is coming. And we're already getting some color in the sky. The blues and reds. There we go. I know it's a silly thing or maybe a simple thing, but man, just morning ride, just kind of gets my head in the right place. My job is somewhat stressful at times, and the ride to and from sometimes helps me get that unwind that I need. Not gonna be able to take the corner at the speed I would normally like to do, but oh well. They're coming up here. Oh yeah, looks like we're coming up here by SMI. SMI is a little machine shop. Now the machine shop over here, I sometimes give a little toot to. The gentleman that works here actually runs the shop. He has a CB 1100 2013 model, and sometimes he's out there and I give him a little toot, but he's not out there this morning. And he's a friend of mine from the CB 1100 forum that I've met, so he's not too far from home. Sometimes you get on these forums, you find out there are people in your hometown even that share your interest. It's kind of cool. Now this light here can sometimes be a long one. We'll see how we do this morning. Just got to pick up the visor to get a little air. Probably change the sound quality, I would imagine. This is a good corner too. Hey! Again, this morning, weather absolutely outstanding. Like I said, about 62 degrees when I left the house this morning, so... And it should get up... Oh, look at the lights on the bike. That's kind of cool, huh? Check that out. And make some of those for my bike. That looks pretty cool. Now, aside from looking cool, I'm sure there's a safety feature to that, Make yourself more visible this time of the morning. I'm all about visibility. When it's foggy or rainy, I have a reflective vest and jacket that I wear. Really, dude? Yeah, the railroad tracks carry you that much? Must be a bus driver. Alrighty then. Yeah, you're just gonna slow up the works. Yeah, maybe not so much. So now we're on US 1. We're heading for Rockledge. My grandkids graduated, well, my grandson graduated from Rockledge High School. He's now a Marine. And my granddaughter's going in now. She's actually a finalist beauty pageant. I'm very proud of her. She's taken it very seriously. She's made it through two levels of competition. She's got one more to go. I don't care really if she wins or not. I don't think she does either. She's really enjoying herself doing it. So I'm glad to be able to be part of that. And coming up in one of my favorite places for the wife and I to go shopping, the local Goodwill. That's where I get a lot of my riding gear. You know, here in Florida, see, there it is, a local Goodwill. And here in Florida, you can buy some like ski clothes, like brand new with barely any use, or sometimes no use. I bought brand new stuff with tags on it for on the cheap. I've bought used helmets and boots there, so it's a good place to stock up on those cold weather gear. I've bought rain suits there. I've bought gloves. So it's a good place to stock up on riding gear for the cheap. Oh, there we go, race car. Here, Marrow. Where are you gonna go, man? Where are you gonna go? Easy, you're stuck behind a van, you really can't see what's coming. Oh, here we go. Sounds good anyway. Yeah, somebody told up the works up there. So this is my daily commute, guys. This is where I go to work every day. Like I said, it's a very refreshing ride this time of year. Oh, look at that, no lights on. That's good. It's always pleasant coming through here, especially with the weather's like this. There's the Pioneer Causeway. Sun coming up in the background. It's kind of, I like this ride this time of year. You leave the house, it's dark. By the time you get to work, it's light out. Lots of people taking advantage riding their bikes to work today. I would do it every day. Some people, it's just a part-time thing. So I hope you enjoyed my ride in this morning. Like I said, this is my daily commute. So it's not probably the most exciting thing, but it does definitely it'd be just kind of putting along in a car, I guess. And as I said up there, as we get the railroad tracks blocked off. back on the road, guys. That sun should be coming up over the river here pretty soon. Now, when I get up by my work, usually the direction that I come into work, should be able to see the sun coming up over the river. Usually pretty spectacular. There we go. See the sky starting to light up. Hey, look at that, an old AMC Hornet wagon. Hey. Land Rover. Oh, sweet. You don't want to get bounced up on the school bus. Morning, kiddies. I'm getting closer to work. Be there in no time. I'm going to take the little zigzaggy road around back so I don't have to cut across traffic. Of course, I always never need an excuse to take a zigzaggy road, right? Here's GP Bikes, local bike shop. Kind of work on a lot of sport bikes, sell a lot of goodies. I usually have my work done if I have to have something done over to Brevard Superbike. Tina and Todd treat me really well over there. I used to do the work on my BMW. Now the Honda, I do a lot of the work on myself because hey, it's a grown-up version of my 404 Super Sport, so kind of comfortable with the whole arrangement. But some bikes I've had have been a little bit more complicated, and don't trust my skill levels that much, so bring it to the professionals. This bike's pretty simple to work on, air-cooled, you know, kind of everything's out in the open, not hidden behind a lot of bodywork, so it's been pretty easy for me to work on. And center stand kind of makes adjusting the chain easy, you know. Grew up in an era where most bikes did have a center stand. Always made that part of the maintenance easier. And we're coming up here to one of the little good news that I've had recently. I work in an area where there's a lot of car dealers. Locally, there's a local Honda Power Sports dealer. Yay! And I go in there and hang around and buy t-shirts, and it's like one of my little favorite hangouts. It's kind of like Disneyland to me, you know. I stand in line to ride one of those things all day long. And I got to talking to Tony, the manager there, and talking about motor vlogging, and he's actually agreed to let me review some of his bikes. So that's going to be coming up in future episodes. So I'm looking forward to doing that. We've had some conversations. He's got being a power sports dealer, they do have some demo vehicles to ride. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. And I'm going to open up the visor here. Again, I'm sure sound quality just changed. But you know, you get that rush of air going in the morning. You know, you just when you come to a stop, sometimes you just want to keep on breathing. Now yesterday morning, there was a little sand in the middle of this intersection, so it got a little skittish. So I have to be a little more careful taking this corner this morning. And it looks like there's still some sand out there, but not as bad as yesterday. I don't know where that all came from, but you do need to be careful. Now, over here on the right, we'll be passing Jeff Bodine's Honda. Now, if you've ever heard of Jeff Bodine, he is that famous race car driver, and he did spend some of his money wisely on this nice Honda motorcycle dealership. So that's where I'll be test driving some bikes here in the very near future. And we're almost at work. It's a local Fiat dealer and Alfa Romeo dealer. Alfa Romeo is pretty sweet. Fiat's are kind of cute. Used to own an Alfa Romeo GTV. Pretty sweet ride. The new ones are quite a bit more exotic looking. Also quite a bit more expensive. I don't think I'm in the market for a $50,000 sports car at the moment. Maybe that's just me. As we round this corner, we'll be coming into work, and usually this is right about the time we get a good shot of the sunrise. It's this time of day. This is the location I usually see it. Green light. And there we go. There it is. Sunrise over Melbourne, Florida. The money shot. We're close to the river right here on US 1. And that's what I was hoping to find. Look at that. Well, I'm at work, guys. I'll be talking to you soon. I just want to share my ride in with you this morning. I always talk about it. So again, Chip from the Iconic Sports Cycle Motovlog signing off. I'll talk to you real soon. Bye.